Detroit is different here. Still, Just Lead Conference. We're talking about equity, inclusion, diversity, and so much of that definitely deals with how communities are developed. Sarida is here with me to share a whole lot about that because community development, that's something that she's definitely in the world of. So, with that being said, community development, why is it important for diversity, equity, and inclusion to be included in that thought process as a business entity is thinking, okay, it's space over here. It looks like we can just build something here because it looks abandoned, as many people may label Detroit.
Wow. So community development is important to every aspect of our lives because it really encompasses all those things that touch on quality of life. So just like you said, the development, but it's not just development, it's, education, it's housing, it's health and physical development. And so when you talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion, it is so important to consider all of that. And as I say, my work is really focused on racial equity because that's what encompasses community development. It's all of that.
Okay, so if a community, or I should say, if a developer is not keeping that in mind and enters a community where they're not understanding the dynamics of race and culture, because even when we think of race, it's still not a monolith.
Exactly.
UAD is a great example of that. That community itself is just so different from the outside looking in versus when you live there. What are the challenges you're going to run into not honoring it?
Wow, and I think we are beginning to, I think they're recognizing that now. Well, part of the challenge is that you cannot just put anything in any place without understanding the context, the people, the interests, and what they want, their desires, their passions. That's where a lot of the recent community engagement started, with this understanding that and Detroit is good for this. Detroiters are just amazing, but they're very good for, we've got this long legacy of activism, of saying this is not what we want. We know our communities, we know our neighborhoods, we're the experts on that. So if you're thinking of doing anything here, we should be at the forefront of that. We should be leading on that. And that's where this community engagement, this community planning push has really been around, which is, saying to developers, of course, and I always say this, of course Detroiters want development. Of course we want things to be improved, but we want it done that is responsive to what we want. And we want to be the lead voice in that.
Okay, now when you come to a conference like this, and you get to give just a taste of some of your work to others that may not even necessarily come into your space and become aware of that. What's the beauty in that? What comes of that? What comes of coming to this space, presenting and providing just a taste of that knowledge to grow? What's the seed in that?
Oh my goodness. Well, the real seed of that is just how you can spark some others, spark their thinking, spark some action. But a big piece of it too is the education. And so I really enjoyed our session. It started with some historical context that I don't think a lot of people know. And I always say, and I mentioned it in my presentation, if you are talking about Detroit history, please don't come to me and start talking about the Coleman Young legacy in those years. Then you really don't understand Detroit history. You really don't understand what's happened in the city. And so the beauty of coming to something like this is just sharing that. It is, and as an educator, part of what attracted me to education, a young woman came up to me and thanked me afterwards. Just thanked me for what we shared, and seeing people who are excited about doing something and becoming engaged, but also sharing that education with other people, that is how we get things started. Because our kind of action call that our moderator gave was, do something now.
That's deep. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you.